Alright guys, I'm going to show you what is quite simply my favorite big game hook, whether you're going for 300 to 400 pound yellowfin tuna, 1,000 pound bluefin tuna, 1,000 pound marlin, 1,500 pound sharks, great whites, hammerheads, tigers, bulls, you name it, these hooks can handle it. They are 18-0 Langer Pittman circle hooks. These are specifically designed for long line fishing, for tuna and swordfish, some sharks, but really great hooks, really strong. They're made out of black forged steel, which you can see right here. Actually, the black is painted on there, but they're made out of forged steel, so you know they're pretty much the equivalent of I'm going to say either a 6x strong or an 8x strong hook. I've never heard of one straightening out, which is a really good thing. Really means they know what they're doing when they're making these hooks. These are 18-0s. So for a size reference, I got a quarter here. I'll put inside the this middle hook right here. Give you a size reference. Those of you who are kind of skeptical about buying an 18-0 circle hook. They're not the biggest hook out there. They're not the smallest hook out there. But I think they're the perfect size for sharks anywhere from 8 feet to maybe 7 feet. 7 feet, you can get away with smaller hooks. But 8 feet all the way up to even great whites can be caught on these, and everything in between. Whether it's no matter what the species of shark is, or species of fish is, they're strong, durable, made out of really good material. They got a good point on them. Sometimes you need to sharpen them out of the box, but I mean I sharpen all of my hooks out when they come out of the box. It doesn't matter what brand they are, just to give them that nice fine point that's ready to get set in any fish's mouth. These hooks right here are good hooks, and you're not gonna break the bank when you're buying them. You can get them in a 100 pack for $62. They're $62 for a 100 pack. So that gives you 100 rigs. Don't ever use 2 hooks. The fish will eventually eat the whole bait. You just got to give it time. Don't ever use 2 hooks. When you got 2 hooks, the second hook will get lodged up in the fish's gut. Even though these are circle hooks, that can still happen, but it'll get lodged in there and it could kill the fish. No one wants that. You want to make sure all your fish survive, so I recommend only using 1 hook. And with these, that's all you need. They're not going to straighten out, which is why some guys use 2 hooks. They're afraid 1 hook might straighten out, so double the strength, double the protection. You don't always need that. Not with these hooks. But you give them a little bit of a sharpening, give it a pass with a file 4 or 5 times on the 3 sides, top and both sides. You don't need to do the bottom, just the top sides. And you're good to go. And you just got to make sure when you're fishing with them, you got to let the fish eat the hook. I can't stress to you enough how many people get all anxious when they get a bite and they pull it right out of the fish's mouth. You got to let them eat. I recommend if you can't really feel, you got really thick, heavy monoline and you can't feel where the fish is biting, I recommend giving it a 20 to 25 second bite, or a 25-second count before you go ahead and lock down the drag and let the shark or whatever fish eat it. Sometimes you need more, sometimes you need less. It really depends on just how the fish is taking it. If you get a fish that picks it up and just runs and hauls butt and it's ripping line off your reel and you're afraid that it might take all your line, go right ahead and give it to them. But some sharks, mostly hammerheads and tiger sharks, are really finicky when they pick the bait up. They like to pick it up, play with it, and drop it. So you might want to give them about maybe a 30 or 35, maybe even a 40-second, depending on how fast they're running. That gives them a really good time to swallow the hook. Don't be afraid of them swallowing this hook. The hook will come. What the hook does when they swallow it, it'll go down. It'll get in their stomach. Now, you don't have to worry about them getting gut hooked or hooked in their stomach. The way the hook is, as you can see, it has the rounded point right here and round right here. So when you pull it out of it doesn't get caught in their throat or in their stomach or in any of that. It comes out, and when it gets in their mouth and it clears that, it gets a little loose, so it moves around like this, and then it lays down, and when it lays down, it'll get hooked right here in this little point, and it'll lay down and get hooked right in the corner of the mouth. So you don't have to worry about losing a fish. When you get a shark hooked in the corner of the mouth, you're not losing it. Not because they're not going to bite through your leader, which is another thing. These hooks keep you from having any shark bite through your leader. When it gets hooked in the mouth, the leader isn't in their mouth, so they don't have a chance to gnaw on it and bite away, so you don't have to use as heavy of a leader. These are really great hooks. I'll recommend them to anybody fishing with them. 62 cents a piece. I mean, if you're going to complain about that, I don't know who you are. But those are really cheap. So you can get them on Langren Pittman's website or Catch All Tackle. You can get them from Bill Buckland's Fisherman Center in West Palm Beach. Or just gotta look around. A lot of tackle shops are starting to carry them. They're starting to get out there. Really good hooks. So I got introduced to these about a year ago by Josh Jorgensen over at Blacktip H Fishing. He showed me, and the first shark we got was a 10-foot hammerhead. The second he hooked that shark and we got it in and landed it, I knew it was a good hook. It got hooked right in the corner of the mouth and never even lost it. So they have a great hookup ratio if you know how to fish with them. I'll do another video teaching you how to properly weight. But this is a really great hook. So if you another video to teach you how to properly weight before you set the hook on a circle hook, and I'll do another video on how to build a good leader when I get my next leader in. It's going to be quite simply, the way to say it is it's going to be a monster rig. So be looking around, be waiting. It'll be about a week, maybe 2 weeks before I get my next video up. But from now, say good farewell, good luck, tight lines, and farewell from Team Shark Fever.